Hello! Thank you for your interest in the PANDoRA Consortium. My name is Federico Canzian and I am the coordinator of PANDoRA. This video is meant to provide a quick guide on how to become a member of PANDoRA. For more exhaustive information, please refer to the PANDoRA Protocol and PANDoRA Terms of Reference documents. You will find links in the video description below. The aim of the PANDoRA Consortium is to study the genetic susceptibility to pancreatic cancers and its functional characterization. PANDoRA is organized on the basis of voluntary association. Research within PANDoRA is developed in an open, collaborative, and inclusive framework. To become an effective member of PANDoRA, you should provide the following: written acceptance of the terms of reference of the consortium, a copy of the approval of your local ethics committee to use data and samples. Ideally, the approval should mention participation in PANDoRA, the text of the patient information and informed consent used for the collection of samples and data, a material transfer agreement between the KFZ and your institution. Finally, and most importantly, biological samples and demographic, clinical, and epidemiological data of suitable study subjects. The group of interests for PANDoRA are cases of pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma and other exocrine pancreatic cancers, pancreatic neuroendocrine neoplasms, pancreatic intraepithelial neoplasm, intraductal papillary mucinous neoplasms, chronic pancreatitis, healthy controls. A minimum of 100 study subjects should be contributed. The diagnosis of cases should be confirmed according to internationally accepted criteria. Controls should have similar distribution of age, sex, and geographic or ethnic origin as the cases. We often use these people as controls: blood donors, if they are not too young, and hospital controls, that is to say, people recruited in the same hospital where the cases are treated. Hospital controls should not have any diagnosis of cancer or gastroenterological diseases. For example, trauma patients are ideal. The PANDoRA Biological Bank is hosted at the KFZ in Heidelberg, Germany. We would like to ask you to send here the biological samples you collect. Frozen blood is the best option. We would like to have at least 3 to 5 milliliters. If blood is not available, native genomic DNA is the best alternative. If you send us DNA, please provide at least 1 microgram. Other types of biological samples, such as tissue, are acceptable, but for those, please discuss with us in advance. Please notice that we do not accept the kind of samples: only plasma, only serum, DNA extracted with feral chloroform, DNA extracted by salting out. Please do not send us this kind of samples. For all study subjects, cases and controls, we would like to have data of demographic, clinical, and epidemiological variables. The PANDoRA database is hosted in REDCap. Data should be collected using the PANDoRA data collection spreadsheet. See the link to this document below. Please notice that we will not accept samples lacking this basic information. For more detailed information about collection and delivery of data and samples, please consult the document with instruction for shipments. You will find a link in the video description below. Once your group has been accepted as member of PANDoRA, you're welcome to propose ideas for new projects to be performed in the context of the consortium. Please write up the proposal using the PANDoRA proposal form, which you'll find below. New proposals will be discussed and approved within the consortium according to the mechanisms outlined in detail in the PANDoRA Terms of Reference document. All PANDoRA groups can decide to opt in or opt out of any given consortium project. For each manuscript originating from a consortium project, a writing team will be established. which usually will include people from the lead group or groups who proposed, designed, conducted, and supervised the study. Members of the writing team will usually have the first, the second last, and the last authorship, as well as corresponding authorship. All other co-authors will be randomly listed in the middle of the author list. The number of authorship slots for each center will be assigned based on the contribution of cases and controls for that specific project. For more detail, please refer to the PANDoRA Terms of Reference document. That's all for this brief introduction to PANDoRA. If you want to know more, I encourage you to read the various documents I mentioned, for which you will find links in the video description, and to get in touch with me using the email address you are seeing here. Thank you very much for your attention.